This time on Street Rat Garage, it is cold, it is nasty outside, it's December, nobody has any money, so this is a good time to look at cars. Let's get started. Yes, it is absolutely miserable outside. It is December, and yeah, it's gotten quite cold as of lately. But that's good for us. That means a lot of the people that normally go to the auction and check out these cars, well, one, they're not wanting to go out in the cold when it's freezing outside and stand around looking at a bunch of old cars. Plus, it's almost Christmas time. There's only a couple more weeks left until Christmas, and everybody is spending or has already spent their money doing their Christmas shopping. So they don't have money to spend. And it's the middle of the month. So bills are going to come up here in another couple weeks as well. We got end of the month, we got Christmas time, we got winter, we got all the things that make this the worst absolute time for people to buy cars. So let's look at some cars to buy. Now we are going back to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police impound auction because, well, at the other auctions, it's not looking good. There's not a whole lot of cars. There's not a whole lot of decent cars. Actually, there's not a whole lot of decent cars at the police impound auction either. Most of them are actually wrecked, but there's some better cars here at the impound auction because some people did not have a choice and they got their vehicles impounded. Perfectly good running and driving vehicles. Might be a little bit easier to find a better deal here at the impound auction than maybe one. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel right now at the other public auto auctions, where basically just dealers getting rid of their old stuff that they don't want. Now, sometimes you'll find the cars at the regular public auction that people are dealers, they don't have any more money either because nobody's buying cars right now, and they have to get rid of some of their inventory just to pay their lot fees or their floor plans or whatever they're on. Floor plan, just in case you don't know, whenever not everybody, but a lot of used car dealers, they take out a loan. Those cars, they're not really their cars. They take out a loan with a high interest rate loaning facility, a bank or a third-party, third-party loaner, lender, thank you. And those interest rates, they're really high. And if they don't pay those bills, well, the dealers, they can have their cars repossessed. And then the loan company will send their cars to the auctions for them. They help them sell their cars. So sometimes you can see those cars at the auction too, but you have to know what to look for. But I'm more interested right now in the cars at the impound auction. They are covered with snow. Most of them are wrecked, but there are some good deals, so let's find one. All right, the first thing that we have up on the block today is a car that not a whole lot of people like. I don't like them, but it's a 2013 Nissan Sentra. The only reason I'm looking at this one right now is because it's a 14 and it has 159,000 miles on it. These, I don't know, at 159,000 miles, they should still be good for a little while. This one doesn't look like it's been wrecked. There's no marks on the tires saying that it's been impounded because it's what's left alongside the road. We can see here that it does have a tire pressure light on. That's no big deal, and it's running right there because you can see the RPMs on it. Plus, right here on this little blue tag, it says it has keys, it runs, and went in the gear. So this was a police impound. Somebody got arrested or somebody didn't have their driver's license. Anyway, it's up for auction. And there's a lot of people that will buy these cars because they are inexpensive. And, you know, certain people like the way they look. I don't know why. They look okay, but we all know about the transmissions that are in these things that are not great. But this one obviously was running and driving. And it just sold for $1,800. So that's not a bad deal. On a car like this, we're assuming that it's just going to be a flip. So tax season, Nissan Sentras are really popular for people. I still don't know why, but A lot of people like Nissan Sentras, Nissan Altimas, Nissan Rogues. I don't like any of them, but it's not about what I like. It's about what the next person that wants to buy it likes. So that's a $3,500, $4,000 car all day long in about another 60 days or so. So buy that, hold on to it, and make about $1,500 or something off of it. It's just that easy. No, it's not. It's not that easy. So you gotta make sure there isn't anything wrong with it. It had a low tire pressure light on, so there's something wrong with one of the tires. There could be, well, there's going to be a lot of cleaning. Those cars are always dirty, especially at the impound lot. They're filthy. You got people's stuff in it. They smell bad. All that good stuff. So there's a lot of cleaning to do. There's some repairs to do. Excuse me. Expect to spend $300 to $500 if you're lucky on getting the car cleaned up. But as long as you make about $1,000 to $1,500 on the car, you should be good. You'll do that easy during tax refund season. Now let's move on to something way more betterer. This is a 2010 Honda CR-V. Now Hondas and Toyotas are some of the better cars, even though there's people that will argue with that. It doesn't matter which car I show, there's somebody or a group of people that doesn't like that particular car. So there's people that don't like Hondas and Toyotas, even though they're like the most reliable and best-selling vehicles on the planet. There's still people that don't like them. So let's look at this 2010 Honda CR-V real quick. So first of all, we notice went into gear. This vehicle went into gear. That means it runs. Well, it should run. It went into gear, but we look at the tag, 188,000 miles on a Honda CR-V. That's nothing. Has keys, went into gear, engine runs. And it's got $2,000 on it right now. So it's just coming up for bid now. It has the windows down on it for some reason. And that one's down too. And if you look here, that says bio, B-O-B-I-O, biohazard. For some reason, there's probably some blood on the inside of this car, or something. We can't really see it here, but a lot of times somebody gets shot in these cars, and there's a little blood splatter. So that's something you have to be cautious with. That may be a reason why this window's down. It might be shot out. It does have a spare on it, no big deal. It runs and drives and all that fun stuff. It has a $2,000 bid on it, but like I always say, you have to come down here and you have to pull up the total price with fees. They make really small and put way at the bottom and make it difficult for you to pull up. So you're bidding $2,025, but you're paying $2,600. So you got $600 just in auction fees. And this sold for, $2,600. But this is definitely one that you're going to make money on. You probably make money on it now. You probably don't even have to wait till tax season to sell this one. Honda Civics, Honda CR-Vs, they sell very good, along with the Toyota Camrys and Siennas and Corollas, all that good stuff. It sells nicely. Next up, we have a car that I don't know why it sells well, but it does. It's a 2010 Chrysler Sebring, and right now it only has $800 on it. It's the next up on bid. These cars, I don't know. I don't like them myself, but this one only has 157,000 miles on it. And again, it's not what I like; it's what the next person that buys it likes. And there's a demand for these. They like the 200s, they like the 300Ms, Chrysler and Dodge Chargers and Challengers, all that stuff made by Stellantis, especially Jeeps. Jeeps are super hot, but this just has a little 2.4 in it, 159,000 miles, 157. I thought I said 159, 157,000 miles on it. Again, it's dirty on the inside, just like most of these. Got some weird sticker from AutoZone on the dashboard, phone holders. This is all auto zoned out. Look at the little shifter knob there. They were really in the AutoZone performance aisle, or O'Reilly's performance aisle on this one. $1,100 on it though, so that's pretty good. It's another $3,000 car come tax season. Most of these are $3,000, $3,500 cars. This has a little, does this look like a dent to you, or is that just a reflection off the other car? I can't tell. So sold for $1,100 plus auction fees, probably $1,500 on that one. Double your money easy on that one, tax season. Moving on. And speaking of the 300M Chrysler, we have one right here. This one's a 2005 Chrysler 300. This one does have some dings on it though. But, oh look, it's been through a couple auctions. There's another sticker underneath that one. So somebody bought this and didn't come and get it. I think I remember seeing this one. We might have even looked at it before, but it's only 139,000 miles on it. Does this one have the V8 in it? Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, I remember looking at this one before. Has the V8 in it. It's only at $950. I'm pretty sure it's sold for more than that last time. $1,200 with auction fees. That is, that's actually pretty good, even though it has some dings on it and scratches and mismatched tires. But it runs and drives, one in a gear. Everything you need right there. It does have marks on the tires, which worry me. $950 bucks, would I say like $1,200 with auction fees on that one? So that's a pretty good deal. Hopefully somebody comes and picks it up this time. And I am almost positive, I don't remember exactly how much it sold for last time, but I remember looking at that, and it definitely sold for at least, $300 to $500 more than what it sold for this time. So that just goes to prove those prices are going down, and I assume that they will go even further down in the next couple of weeks when we run up on Christmas and the New Year's holidays. That's another reason the cars are going to be cheap. After Christmas, people are on vacation. People went somewhere. People are off work for the most part. And not everybody makes money while they're off of work. Don't have vacation time. Not everybody gets paid for the holidays. And the cars in this price range are those people that probably aren't getting paid during the holidays. So they're not going to have any money. But wow, come tax season, tax refund season, they're going to have a whole stack of cash. Anywhere from $1,500 to some people have like $4,000 or $5,000 to get back on their tax refund checks. So it's like a little savings account for them, and they have no worries about just blowing the whole thing on a car so they can get back and forth to work. So if they need a car, they are definitely going to buy it. Okay, the next one I want to look at is this 2008 Jeep Wrangler right here. It's at $2,300. It's damaged a little bit though. It has 183,000 miles on it, and it looks like it was hit right here on the edge of the bumper, which apparently, where's it at? Blew the airbags for whatever reason, but it's only at $2,300 right now, and it does run and went into gear. Oh, it just sold for $2,300. That went quick. It looks like the windshield's cracked right here though, so there may be a little bit more damage. This would have been one I'd want to go look at. But Jeep sell for really good money. That's another one of those that we were talking about. Stellantis vehicles, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, all those so good. But yeah, it needs new airbags, it needs a new windshield, needs a bumper and all that other fun stuff. And for some reason this tire is leaning out. It doesn't look like it was rolled over. The top is perfectly good, but that door's open like it's maybe ajar or sprained or something. So there may be some issues. Kind of maybe looks like there's a bend here, but I can't tell. This would be one that I definitely want to go out and look at first. And it looks like the hood isn't closed properly. But for $2,300 plus auction fees, that's probably $2,700, probably another $500 in auction fees. About $2,700 on that. It's still a good deal. All the parts on this will get you your money back, no problems. But if you can fix this up and sell it, maybe raise it up a little bit, put some wheels on it, you're going to make buku money on that one for sure. All right, up now we have a 2011 Chevy Suburban. That's a big boy right there, bigger than the Tahoe. These should have a 5.7 liter engine in them. It's going up. It was like $500 before I started and now it's $950. That's $1,200 with auction fees on it. So it's got some rust on it. That's about the most I would want to pay for it. Yep, and it's going up some more. So these like to rust right here on the rear quarter panels. So that's about, I don't know, $1,400 to $1,500 with auction fees on that one. So that was a little bit high. It had like 258,000 miles on it. A little bit high on the mileage, but people like those, and I just wouldn't want to pay that much for it. Now this is a different animal right here. This is a 2015 Dodge Ram 1500. So most of the Chryslers were updated in 2015, like interiors and stuff like that. So, oh, this only has a 3.6 in it. Are you kidding me? Gross. But people like it. $4,750, but what are the auction fees on it? Okay, $4,850 bid on it, but it's at $6,000. Okay, now it's at $6,000. So that is, now it's at, okay, $5,000. That's $1,200 in auction fees that you're paying for this car. So wow, that's a lot of auction fees. Once you get up there, you really have to watch this number, or else you're going to be surprised when they send you the email. Is it worth it? Is it worth $6,000? It's a good looking truck, but it has the V6 in it. It looks like it's a 4-wheel drive, so it's got that going for it. Man, if it wasn't for that, wasn't for the fact that it had a 6-cylinder in it, this would be pretty great. But yeah, it's a 6-cylinder. I still think it's probably worth that kind of money, but it's really starting to get there. So $5,600 auction fees. Come on, see how hard it is to find the total. Almost $7,000. That's not good. $7,000. See if it sells here, and make sure. Yeah, 206,000 miles on it. Went into gear. That's a lot of miles for a $7,000 vehicle. But it looks really good. But it's a Dodge Ram with a that's a Pentastar in it. Okay, $7,000. So that was kind of high. That's about the only thing that goes high at the auctions are the trucks. We got one more truck here. Let's see what it goes for. But this is going to be cheaper. It is an extended cab Chevy, has power, will not crank, shifter's off. So this will probably start, actually. It's a 4-door truck. It's been sitting, it has marks on the tires. It's at $1,100. Find out the auction fee, $1,500. Yeah, that's not bad. This will probably run. Does it have a V8 in it? This one does have a V8 in it. So there it goes, $1,500. That was a good deal. I'm pretty sure that the shifter linkage just came off because that happened on my truck before. Put it back on, it starts right up. So not a bad deal, I think, on that one. That's the thing you have to learn on these vehicles. Some of them have these weird little tweaks on them that prevent them from starting. If you look through this list, you'll see a whole bunch of cars that says has power, will not crank, and it's always something small, usually like the neutral safety switch. It won't go all the way up into gear or something like that. The anti-theft system is activated and it won't crank. A lot of times the key wasn't made right. So those are the ones that you can really make some pretty good money off of, but you have to know which ones to buy. That is a problem. Okay, next up we have an Altima, another Nissan that nobody likes, but there's always somebody buying them. This one's a 17, and it's only at $2,500 right now. This one, it runs. It only has 107,000 miles on it, and bam, it already sold. That was fast. So there wasn't anything wrong with that car. It was perfectly fine. 25, so that's like probably $3,000-ish, maybe $3,100 on that for a 17 with 100,000 miles on it. And it was running and went into gear, so probably the transmission is still good, and it should be good for quite a little while. So you should be able to get that one cleaned up and sold and onto its new owner, and they can get a little bit of life out of it before that transmission goes out, because you know it is going out. The thing about the Nissans, we all know, again, the transmissions, but that one only had just over 100,000 miles on it. That's good for what? Another 5 years of normal people driving. 150, it should still be good at 150. That's close to 5 years back and forth regular driving. A little bit more maybe, but they get about the 175, 185, 200,000 miles if they make it that far. And then you have to be leery that those transmissions usually don't make it after that. But 100,000 miles, yeah, go ahead and buy it, especially for, $3,000 with, all in. It's almost tax season. You got to buy these cars if you want to make some money. All right, the next thing we have up is a really, really good one, but it's going to need a little bit of work. It's this 2008 Toyota Camry. It's up at $800 right now, and they're really banging away on the button there. 172,000, 2008. Got keys, went into gear, but look, she's been in an accident. But that means it runs. The rest of the car is pretty good. It just needs the fender. It even has a temporary license plate on it, so looks like they did not even have it long before they immediately crashed it. Probably did not have any insurance on the car, but it does. It has a pretty decent interior. That armrest is kind of jacked up, but they know this is a good car. They got $1,100 bid on it right now, which is $1,500 with auction fees. Pretty good for a Toyota Camry. And sold. Does it go? Boom! Sold for $1,500. Needing a fender. The front bumper, and looks like the hood's okay. But yeah, she's a runner. She's a driver. It's got pretty decent interior. This is your ultimate tax season car. Does it have the 4-cylinder in it though? Yeah, it doesn't. It has a V6 in it, but that's still pretty good. How many miles did I say was on it? 172 gallon. Yeah, that's real good. $1,500 car right there. So this one needs a little bit of work, but if you can get your hands on a Toyota, a Corolla, Toyota Camry, Honda HR-V, SR-V, CR-V, whatever they call it, you're going to be good coming up on tax season. So this is the time to buy in between now and probably the first 1 or 2 weeks of February. And that's when it's all going to start, and that's when there's not going to be any cars to buy. They're all going to be gone at the auction. The prices are going to skyrocket out of control. You won't be able to buy anything. You'll want to, but you won't be able to. So get your money saved up, buy some of these cars. But that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Street Rat Garage. Until next time.